Youth marijuana use, okay, is up, and this is a study from the National Poison Data System from January 1st, 2000 till December 31st, 2020, almost 2 years ago, and it's worse now. So youth marijuana, all right, exposures 6 through 18, 6, up 245%. This is a disaster because this creates more drug addicts. Now, I know many pot users, and a lot of them have the man buns and the ponytail, and they say to me, I use marijuana all the time, doesn't affect me, I am not a drug addict, leave me alone, I want to buy the pot, it helps my elbow, whatever it may be. Okay, all right, I'll take your word for it. That constant use of an inebriant has not hurt you. I don't believe that, but I'll believe that I don't want to intrude on your high. But the children, as a former high school teacher, I saw what happened, boy. It's devastating. And yet our society, our country, that's never raised. You know, pot is cool. And so while alcohol use among the urchins is going down, all right, pot is going up crazy up. Now, you don't think that's going to have an effect 10 years, 15 years down the road? It will. I tell my son, look, and he doesn't use drugs, and I would know if he did. There's nothing we can do about this other than to reject it because it's bad for you and it's bad for society. It's bad for the country, this pot thing. There's nothing good comes out of this. But for you, the non-drug user, the non-alcohol abuser, this is going to afford you a tremendous advantage because this country is rapidly evolving into two stratas. The people who have no shot to attain the American dream because they're stoned or they're lazy or they won't learn or they don't want to work hard or whatever it may be. No shot. That group is increasing. Whereas the fewer people who are motivated and they're sober, they're going to rock it. They're going to prosper because they're going to be the exception. And I think that's the best message that children can get from their parents. If you want to succeed in life on all levels, personal, professional, whatever it may be, stay away from this. This will rob you of motivation, this intoxicant world, okay? That's the best argument. You think that's made in any public school? I don't know of any public school. Yeah, they bring in speakers that say, oh, I went through hell and then I had to kick it and don't do it. But they don't really give you the big picture. You're in this world, you go into that world, and nobody forces you into that world. That's why the disease thing is a little questionable. All right? Nobody forces you. I do believe that certain people, my family certainly, are more susceptible genetically to addiction, which is why I've never I've never drank alcohol in my life. And of course, I've never taken a drug. And I get mocked all the time. You can imagine my friends. But anyway, this is a fairly long sermon here, but it's so important and people don't know it's important because the media will never, ever, 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 ever cover it. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers. They're the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532.